Hello friends, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to discuss with you the most common as well as important doubts and changes about assessment year 18-19. So advise you to watch the complete video and share the same with your friends as well as client. Doesn't matter whether you are businessman or you are salary employed. This video will cover your common doubts which you are going to discuss with your tax professional, and if you are a tax professional, this video will help you. Why? Because in this video I am trying to explain the common doubts of the client through flowchart, which is very easy to explain. So if you will share the link of this video with your clients, you can save your time to explain the same question to all clients individually. So let's start. The first change is about the date of filing of your income tax return and penalties. In this assessment year, department categorizes the taxpayer into two categories. In first category is when your total income is more than 5 lakhs, your date of filing of your return is 31st July. But in any case, if you unable to file your return up to 31st July, but you file the same before 31st December 2018, then you have to pay 5,000 penalty. And in any case, if you are unable to file your return till 31st December 2018, but you filed your return before 31st March 2019, you have to pay penalty of rupees 10,000. In second category, if your total income is less than 5 lakh, your last date of filing of your return is also 31st of July. But if you forget to file your return up to 31st July 2018, but you filed the same before 31st March 2019, you have to pay penalty of rupees 1,000. Now another question is, if you filed your return before the due date, that is 31st July, but the verification has been done after 31st July, is there any penalty? No, there is no penalty. And one more important thing, that you can't file your return for assessment year 18-19 after 31st March 2019. The second important change about the assessment year 18-19 is relating to the slab rate. At first, let me clear one thing, that there is no difference on slab rate on the basis of the gender. But yes, there is a difference in slab rate on the basis of age. The taxpayer below the age of 60, their tax-free income is 2,50,000. The taxpayer between the age of 60 to 80, the tax-free income is 3 lakh, and the taxpayer having age more than 80 years, the tax-free income is 5 lakh. Now you have to pay 5% tax on income between your tax-free limit and 5 lakhs, and for the income between 5 lakh to 10 lakh, the taxpayer has to pay 20% tax rate, 20% tax, and for the income above 10 lakh, the taxpayer has to pay 30% tax. The third change is about rebate under section 87A. Earlier, the maximum limit under this rebate is 5,000, which become 2,500 for assessment year 18-19. And to avail the benefit of this rebate, two conditions need to be fulfilled. The first thing, the taxpayer should be resident individual, and the second condition is the net taxable income should be up to 3,50,000. I try to explain the impact of this rebate via two examples. So pause the video and read two examples on the screen, and if there is any doubt, please write on the comment box. I will answer the same. Fourth most important point for assessment year 18-19, which you need to be considered while computing the income for financial year 17-18, is section 269 ST. It's pure section which is applicable on PGBP income, business and profession income. So if you are businessman or you are working in any company in account or finance department, this is a very important section which you need to learn and to understand conceptually. According to this section, now you cannot receive more than 2 lakhs in cash from a particular person in a particular day, or relating to a particular transaction, doesn't matter whether you have received the amount in lump sum or in part payment, but the amount which you have received in cash should not be more than 2 lakhs in total. Or relating to an event, may be possible a event include more than one transaction, but the amount which you have received in total should not be more than 2 lakh rupees in cash, and in case of default there is a penalty of equal amount in default. The fifth point of this video is about surcharge. Earlier the surcharge was applicable on companies, partnership firm and local authorities, but from the assessment year 18-19 it is also applicable on individual and HUF. Let me try to explain it in a simple way. Earlier an individual or HUF has to pay only tax and education cess on taxable income, but now he has to pay surcharge also. Now the question is, what is the rate of surcharge and to whom it is applicable? If your income is below 50 lakhs, in such case surcharge is not applicable to you. But in case your income is more than 50 lakh but below 1 crore, you have to pay 10% of your tax as a surcharge, and in case if your income is more than 1 crore, you have to pay 15% of your tax as a surcharge. And the sixth change is relating to the change in holding period of long-term capital gains. For equity shares, equity oriented fund and bond, the holding period is 12 months to be considered as a long-term capital assets, and for unlisted share and immovable property there is a change. For immovable property, now the period is 24 months instead of 36 months in earlier year to be considered it as a long-term capital assets, and for rest of the assets the holding period is 36 months. And the final advice is that if you don't have the concept clarity about the provision of Income Tax Act, don't file your return by yourself. Take the services of professional. Why? Because the all transaction which you have incurred during the financial year is interlinked with your PAN number or your Aadhaar number, and your one small mistake may put you in trouble, cause income tax notice, and the stress level and the financial cost of this notice is worth more than the professional fees of your professional for the filing of income tax return. So please take the benefit of the expertise of the tax professionals. I hope you like the video, and for all other useful information please subscribe our channel and share the same. Stay healthy, stay fit. Goodbye.